Hello, everybody. Okay, so anybody that tunes in, I appreciate it. I'm gonna give it a little time to get a couple of people in here before I start talking. Let me see. Tell a couple of people. So, first and foremost, I want to tell y'all, if y'all haven't had this drink, it's fucking amazing. It's called Aloe. We get it in different flavors. I'm at a space where I'm trying to stop drinking soda and all that good shit. But anyway, my subject that I'm talking about today is men and video games and problems that women have with men who play video games. And it all stemmed from this video that I saw on Facebook today where a woman was complaining that her significant other sits in the house, plays video games all day, and he really doesn't pay her any attention. Now, with their situation, if he's neglecting his woman over a video game, he needs to tighten up because she can leave real fast. But I'm talking from my past experiences. My past experiences with video games. Um, Whether you want to believe it or not, people who play video games, well, I'm not going to say everybody because some people can sit on a video game and play all day. But me particular, people think that I play video games all day, which I don't. I play video games whenever I have a chance to because it's a stress relief. Some people, they smoke, they drink, they go to the gym, which maybe I should go to the gym instead of playing video games, but forget all that. Um, for some people, it's a stress relief. Um, but people tend to think that I play video games all day, every day. That's not possible because number one, I work. Um, I sleep, got to shit shave, shop. Well, not shave, but got to take care of my hygiene. So it's no way possible that anybody can play video games all day, every day. Now, with situations that I've had in the past before with somebody that I was dealing with, I would get off work. When I would get off work, I would go run errands like, go pay bills, go to the grocery store, do what we needed to do for the household, wash dishes, wash clothes and everything. And once I got all that stuff done, I would sit down and play my video game if I felt like it. And the person I was dealing with, the first thing they would say is, "You always on that fucking video game. You always on that damn video game." Well, you sat at home all day doing what the hell you want to do. Now that I'm off and I've done everything else that you wanted to do, now I'm taking time to relax and do what I want to do. You have an issue with it. That's not right. And it's not so much that it's a thing of spending time with somebody, because if your man works, number one, if your man works all day and he pays bills and he's not running these streets chasing hoes and all this shit, if he wants to sit down and play a video game, let him, because there's a whole lot more worse shit that he can be doing. Have any of y'all women ever sat down? Okay, I ask this to the women that have a problem with their man playing video games. Has your man ever sat down and said, "Well, why don't you come and try to play this video game with me? Or come watch me, see what I'm doing." Hey, Keziah, Killer, I see you. Lindsay, I saw you. And the first thing y'all say is, "I don't want to play no fucking video game. That shit's stupid, blah, 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 blah." But as soon as he gets off the video game and you want him to watch a movie with you or, TV show or go walking with you, if he was to sit there and give you that same energy that you just gave him, he'd be the biggest fucking asshole in the world. So why can't you show him the same consideration? Now, I actually drew this out one time because I thought about this before I even did this video. If there's a woman that can chime in on this, that can go live with me, I would really appreciate it. But there's 24 hours in a day. Your man works 8 hours. He has to sometimes sleep 8 hours. That leaves him 8 hours a day to do his family thing, chores. Tay, can you go live? Can you go live? Yes, no? I think you're at work. But yeah, that leaves 8 hours in the day for him to. I have no experience with this for real. My man works too long of hours. Then he's always busy doing something else at home. Okay, Lindsay, I'm glad you said that. So she said, I have no experience with this for real. My man works too long of hours and then is always busy doing something at home. Okay. With your man working like that, Lindsay, if after he did everything that he was supposed to do, if he sat down and wanted to play a video game, would you have a problem with that? Yes? No? Because my opinion is, I think everybody should have time every day to do something for themselves. Especially if you're in a home where the man is working and you're not working. You have all day to do what you want to do. Let this man get his free time and do what he wants to do. I was in that situation, so that's why I speak from that situation. But yeah, like I said, 8 hours of work, 8 hours of sleep, 8 hours to take care, spend time with his woman, spend time with his family. And that's sometimes with some women, that's all that they see. But out of that 8 hours, when does that man have any time to do something for himself? Because I believe everybody should have time to do something for themselves. You know, whether it be a video game, drink, you know, walk, gym, something. And like, I think it's a bias towards a video game. Like, I really don't understand that because we don't say stuff when, let me see, I don't think so if you was taking up time, but it seemed like the other dude is neglecting his responsibility. Okay. That's a double-edged sword with that statement. Because number one, most of the time when people go live and they make videos like that, they don't go live when it's beneficial for the other person. They go live when it's beneficial for them. Maybe he had been on that video game all day neglecting his manly duties and his woman and household. But then she could have been so pissed off that as soon as he cut on that video game, she was like, okay, well, I'm going to make this look like this. People do shit like that. Me personally, when it comes to these men in the video games, leave them the fuck alone. Because they could be up under another bitch. Honestly. They could be out in the streets doing drugs. Your man is at home, sitting down, in your presence, spending time with himself. So, like I say, and I'm not also going to be naive to the fact, you know, sometimes these guys do play video games too much. Sometimes it does get irritating. But I've also been in a situation where, what's up, Billy? I've been in a situation where I've been with a woman. I've been talking to a woman, and I know how I play video games. And when she calls me and I'm playing the video game, so I play online games with my cousins and everything, I'll tell her, like, look, I'm playing online with my boys and everything, but I'm not going to neglect you. So what I'm going to do, what time do you want me to get off this game so I could talk to you, spend time with you, blah, 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 blah. I've talked to women where they're like, okay, that's respectable. That's an understandable thing. Go do what you want to do. You know, in an hour, call me. Then I've also been with women where they're like, well, that video game is more important than me, blah, 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 blah. See, now you're not wanting to compromise. And with everything, it comes a compromise because what was the show that my my ex used to watch. It was some stupid ass show where the girls used to always fight and shit. What was the name of that fucking show? Bad Girls Club. She used to watch Bad Girls Club. And there were times I'm like, you know, let's go out, let's eat. You know, I want to take you out on a date. And she's like, oh, well, I'm watching this episode of Bad Girls Club. Let's wait until this is off. Okay. I compromised and waited till she was done so I could take her out and spend time with me. But then there were also situations where she's like, you know, I need to run to the store real fast, get off the video game. I'm like, okay, well, let me finish playing my video game real fast. No, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You always on that damn game. Woman, I just worked 3 jobs, 7 days, one 12 hours, one 6 hours. On the weekend, I'm working a part-time job. And you gonna sit here and complain to me about playing a video game when I done almost bought $1,600 in this household a week, where you sit back and you work 8 hours and you have 16 hours to do what the fuck you want to do? That's not fair. Some women are too needy. My man stays busy and I don't complain. He is usually going to basketball games where he is head, and I don't complain about that. And that's good. Like I say, some of y'all women, I commend y'all. And then also, it comes from a certain type of woman too. Being needy, yes. But being controlling and being needy is 2 different things. Do you want to tag Doe in? Okay. Let me see. I got Doe. Hey, Solo. Let me see. Yo. I got you. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. You know, it's all about spending time with yourself and doing something for yourself. And with these video games, sometimes these video games put men in a different perspective. It relaxes us. It calms us. Sometimes it stops us from arguing with our significant other. Instead of sitting there arguing with a person sometimes, I know me personally, I'd be like, well, you know what? Instead of see. Let me see. Why the fuck is this fucking filter? See, I'm getting dizzy from this shit. I got cut off for some reason. So, I don't know what's going on with the connection. I don't know what's going on with this connection or this fucking goofy ass filter.